Hey y'all, and welcome to the second weekend recap of Summer Break 2023. Let's get into it. Happy Friday, y'all. So we got back in town on Tuesday night from our first vacation of Summer Break 2023. If you need a reference, weekend recap is below. That's part 2. This is part 3. We ended part 2 on Wednesday, and today is Friday, 2 days later, picking back up where we left off last time. When I say we had such a great time in Destin, that was what last week's weekend recap was all about. And here's a little Destin dump. Now, the Destin dump that I posted on my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is different than the one that I just showed you guys just now. The one that I posted on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube has a different song and different music with it, so you can go check that out. We are back in action. We've got a big weekend ahead of us. So today is Friday, but tomorrow, Saturday, June 3rd, is my dad's 6th pastoral anniversary. We have a big dinner planned and reserved at a restaurant downtown. It's very upscale, and so we've got people coming from out of town on top of our church congregation as well. So it's just going to be a great time. I have everything ready as far as my fit is concerned, which y'all will see tomorrow when we get ready. I have a lot of little stuff out the way, which makes me super happy. I am still trying to decide if I'm going to do an updo with 2 frontal pieces like y'all see right now, or if I'm going to wear it like down and curly. But y'all know I love wearing my hair curly and wavy all the time, so that's always going to be at the top of my list first. My straight hair, when I first started wearing my hair like this, was like amazing and popping, but now I've fallen in love with curling my hair all the time. It is crazy to think that this time a year ago I was wearing twists literally all summer, came into the school year with twists, then September I had a bun for my birthday, then I went back to twists in October, and then the week of homecoming I got a keratin treatment, and I have loved it and have not stopped 7 months later. I said it in last week's edition of Weekend Recap when we were on vacation, but shout out to all of the black girls wearing their hair straight during the summertime like me with no problems. Congratulations, because it is a gift. I love it here. And now that it is officially June, I can now say it. Happy Scoliosis Awareness Month. I will be talking more about my journey in the coming weeks because it is a subject that is very near and dear to my heart, and I have great interest in because I've experienced it. So stay tuned for that in mid-June. June is also African American Music Appreciation Month. Yes, sir. Enough said. Do not play with me. Period. I didn't do anything yesterday except clean and organize my room after vacation and do laundry. This week was Pentecost week. Pentecost was just this past Sunday, and church was great. If you tuned into vacation edition of Weekend Recap, y'all got to see Pentecost Sunday and all that stuff. But I had to take a trip down memory lane. While I was cleaning yesterday, or last night rather, I watched the Pentecost Sunday 2021 service with House of Hope Atlanta, and that thing blessed me. I know House of Hope Atlanta is back in the cathedral and back to in-person worship, but back when they would record services during the pandemic in the atrium, I'm talking about the best praise and worship, praise break, spontaneous impromptu worship. Like, that era was so special and like so needed. And it's just those moments where you know that God is truly in the moment. And I'm so thankful for House of Hope because like growing up with them, their chemistry is so fire. Pastor Smith was closing out the service, and the praise team was singing Holy Spirit by Richard Smallwood.
Fall down. Somebody's sick right now. Fall down. Fall down. Somebody don't know which way to turn. Fall down, fall down, fall down, fall down, fall down. Now let's say Holy Spirit, everybody, one last time. On Pentecost Sunday, ask him, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Ask him for Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Ask him, fall down. Fall down. My, fall down. Fall
down. Talk about the band, the blend, the worship, like just everything mixed together. Oh my goodness, that blessed me. I just had to share that real quick. If I don't check in later today, I will see y'all tomorrow. Happy Saturday, y'all. So today is Daddy's 6th pastoral anniversary. Super excited, getting ready. My mom is already there kind of getting things together and whatnot. I slept in. I didn't go with her because there was no way I was waking up that early to go do whatever she had to go do. Dad is coming home. He just finished his early morning workout, and I'm about to get ready, get my makeup, do my hair, you know, all those things. Y'all, this anniversary celebration ain't even for me, but I am nervous, okay? I always get nervous.
Later.
Hey y'all, before we get started talking about today and how amazing it was, I would just like to say before I forget, Couch Conversations episode 11 is live, and it is all about my journey so far as a PK and how it has been the past 6 years for me. It is in the description box below, and might I add, I left no crumbs on the table, okay? As a PK, you get tired of suppressing your side of the story that one day you just got to let the people have it, and that is what I did in this episode. At the same time, as a disclaimer, please do not take any of my personal PK experiences shared as disrespect to God, my parents, or my church. But at the end of the day, it is my personal firsthand perspective of my own journey. And I believe that God allows us to share both our struggles and success to encourage people with a similar story. Because listen, I know how people can get. God bless. PKs, I got y'all covered. I'm involved in many different things, communities and all that stuff. We're shifting to another topic here, but I talk about House of Hope Atlanta all the time because they literally are my other church outside of my own church. But Pastor Smith got on live yesterday and he started talking about summer shift, which is something new that they're starting this summer. They are moving from the cathedral to the theater. The cathedral is being renovated, and so while that's taking place, service will be taking place in the theater. It's taken them 14 years to get to, how it looks now, which means that they have been working on the theater, on the building, like since I was a little girl. When Pastor Smith was like walking around and showing us everything on live, I was just like, this is like such a dream come true. Like, to see the joy that Pastor Smith had, I just knew he felt relieved that this was finally coming together. Pastor Smith, he is such a vision person. Like, he's always full of ideas and full of just innovating ways to bring people in from the community. And this is just one of many. So crazy, like looking back, y'all know I grew up watching House of Hope Atlanta, and it just kind of carried into my life now as a teen. And so I feel like I've gone from the cathedral, then to the atrium in the pandemic, and then back to the cathedral, and then now in the theater. I feel like I've been a part of the different eras of House of Hope, and I've like kind of just grown up with them in a sense, and it has been one of the most life-changing things to be a part of, and I'm excited to see what God is going to do during the summer shift. I'm ready. So about today, it honestly went better than I expected, to be honest. I will say, when it comes to church events, I don't like to predict too much or say too much because you never know which way things go. But it was absolutely amazing. Y'all don't understand. As a PK all my life, like, I know how things can go, and you can't always have high hopes. And that's just me being real. If you are a PK and you sit in the same seat of life as I do, I am sure we are on one accord here. We could settle here, but it was great. So enough said. Tomorrow, my uncle will preach for my dad. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better person to preach for my dad's anniversary service. Like, my uncle is literally the best assistant pastor to my dad. My uncle and my dad are brothers and best friends and have been in ministry together for a long time. He is most definitely a great male figure in my life as well. And I'm just very appreciative of the role that he plays in my life and the way that he pours into me like I am his own, and that's super special. Oh, and disclaimer, he is my unbiological uncle. But yeah, today was a great day. I felt cute. A time was had. Got another busy day tomorrow with church, of course, and then another special occasion after that. So we are not off the hook just yet. Hey y'all, sorry it's kind of dark, but anyways, I will explain why I didn't vlog earlier. But Anyways, happy Sunday. This Sunday was super chill, but still so good. I will have to say they did outdo themselves on Pentecost Sunday last week, though. A time was had. If you need a reference, check out part 2 in the description box below. We're doing Throwback Sunday today, which is when I go back and highlight one of my favorite House of Hope services from the archives and, just reminisce. Now, this particular service was the campus anniversary. They were celebrating in 2021 and it was absolute fire. Like the whole thing just tied together, and I think you're gonna get it in a hot second and realize what the theme is here. Corey led God is Great by Ricky Dillard, absolutely one of my favorites.
Hey, God is great. God is great. Hey, and it's greatly too. And greatly to be praised. Hey, God is great. Hey, and it's greatly too. And greatly to be praised. Come on and say God is great. God is great. Oh, and it's greatly too.
Of course, they had to put my favorite in there to sing something. Mignon led Great Things by Priscilla Hilliard.
All around, you do great things. Hey, I haven't seen. I choose to believe in great things. You got it now. Come on, let's sing it together right here. Come on, say I'm expecting. Come on, declare it. Come on. Oh, I'm expecting. Oh, I'm expecting. Say great things. Yes, Lord. Come on, name it and claim it right here and say in my life.
Pastor Smith even got started preaching his sermon, he came in and started singing, "He has done great things for me."
He has made a way for me. I need y'all to say it with me. Come on, rock with me. Say, made a way. Made a way. I'm grateful. Yes, I am. Made a way. He's made a way. He has made a way for me. Just one more. I gotta get this word to say he's done great things for me. He has done great things. Sing it one more time. Say he has done great things. is grateful. Don't take much for me when I think about how great God has been to me. He has done.
He has done great things.
I said he has done great things.
He has done great things.
When he woke you up this morning.
He has done great things.
When he put food on your table.
He has done great things.
He has done great things.
He has done great things.
And then his sermon title was A Great Day.
Yeah, you see the victory, but you don't see the valley. Am I talking to somebody who can testify about your own life? People see your glory, but they don't know your story. And sometimes I want to tell you that it takes the valley moments for you to appreciate the moments of victory. And if God has given you any victory, you are giving praise for even in the valley AI moments. I've not forgotten what God has done for me. God has some more successes for you. As a matter of fact, now unto him who's able to do exceeding abundantly over all you shall ask or think. But may I suggest to you, brothers and sisters, that God's best work is not behind us. God has some great works in front of us, and an even greater day is around the corner. The first thing I want to tell you, if you anticipate God doing something else beyond the small victories of AI, please understand this. Don't forget your past experiences. Can the church say, don't forget your past experiences? God says to him, listen, I've got some more stuff for you to conquer. I've got some more stuff for you to overcome. And they are getting ready to attack Gibeon. These Amorite kings are. Joshua gets victory in verse number 1. And I just told you that the people of Ai, this small territory, had defeated Joshua previously because they tried to do it without God's instructions. But I'm so proud, brothers and sisters, that after every valley experience, God can give you a victory moment. And this leads me to my last point. If you want to really walk in a greater day, don't forget your past experiences. Don't fail to properly execute. But thirdly and finally, don't fret because of power over the elements.
For altar call, they did Hear My Prayer. That was like their altar call song for that service. I grew up on this song actually, and ever since the Live in the Cathedral record was released by House of Hope in 2010, like that is really the year where I was dedicated to House of Hope.
Hey, hey, you are in control.
Hallelujah. Whenever I need you. Praise. Come on and clap your hands and give him praise. Come on, clap your hands and give him praise.
Then the closing song was Celebrate the King by Ricky Dillard. When I say the praise was just immaculate.
Let's sing it together. Let's celebrate our King. He's a ruler of everything. Let's lift his name on high. We praise our King. Come on, put those hands together. Let's sing it up, Antoine. Come on, right here is here. He's worthy of all praise. He's the Lord God and ancient of days. Let's lift his name on high. Come on, Zion. We praise our King. Listen, he's awesome and glorious, excellent King.
He's worthy of all of our praise.
He's awesome and glorious. So let's
lift him up, come on, Zion.
Hey,
We praise our
who righteous and glorious, ever victorious. He's reigning over us. He's a great God.
righteous and glorious, ever victorious. He's reigning over us. He's a great God.
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 He's a great
Say he's a great God.
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 Who righteous and glorious, ever victorious. He's reigning over us.
He's a great God.
He's a great.
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 He's a great God.
Now, mind you, all the songs that they sang for Campus Anniversary is literally my childhood. Talk about a great day. And this was a great throwback Sunday. As far as my church today, let me tell y'all something. My uncle brought it forth today. When it comes to my favorite preachers, my top three are my dad, my uncle, and E. Dewey Smith. Like them three for life. Oh, period. That was my Sunday. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I feel like I want to do something, but at the same time, I would be just fine chilling because we've had such a busy weekend with all of my dad's pastoral anniversary events. So I would like to catch a break, but you know, we'll see. Now we are just getting back home. We went out to dinner actually for my unbiological auntie's birthday. She is so sweet and she's kind of like a second mom in a sense, but she is so amazing and so special and near and dear to me and my family. And so of course we were there, and now we are back home and about to watch the rest of the Miami and Denver game. Happy Tuesday, guys. So a little fun, exciting announcement. I am helping First United Methodist Panama City next week with their Vacation Bible School. I have attended their VBS every year since pre-K all the way up until my last year, 5th grade year. But since my 6th grade year, during the summertime, I've been volunteering, and I love that I still get to be involved in some type of way every single summer. My first 3 years of volunteering was basically being like a teacher for the 3 and 4-year-olds, but this year I will be doing Bible story time for the upper grades, so 1st through 5th grade. So it's going to be a little bit more different. So in order to get prepared and familiar with the material for VBS, I met with one of the coordinators who has seen me every year at VBS for 10 years, and so we get to do the Bible storytelling rotation together for the upper grades this year. So I'm really excited. We got to go over the lessons and just kind of get some ideas together. She treated me out to lunch, which was super, super nice, and just to also be able to get to catch up because a lot has gone on in my life recently, as you guys know. So just to be able to talk and chat and eat and get it all done and be productive was amazing. So yesterday was rough physically on me. I did not feel my best. It was really just a wear and tear day for me. It was everything I didn't expect it to be. It was also very emotional as well, but I managed to pull through and get some good sleep. I also took some meds yesterday and got my life together. Sorry my voice is going in and out, y'all, but for stress relief, I decided, you know what? I have had on the same acrylics for Dad's pastoral anniversary all week, and it's time to do some new ones. So last night I put on these. I usually wear longer acrylics, but this week coming up is VBS. So even though I'm working with the upper grades, I'd rather put on shorter acrylics just in case I end up, carrying or picking up a little one. My nails won't be so long, but it's still really cute. So I love these. And then tomorrow we have Bible study. I'll watch House of Hope's Bible study, of course. And then our church has Bible study tomorrow night. Thursday, my mom is leaving and going out of town for a little getaway weekend, whatever you want to call it. So it'll just be me and Dad for the weekend. And that'll be the end of weekend recap. It is Bible study day for both my church and House of Hope Atlanta, so y'all know I'm going to be hooked in the book this evening. But speaking of Bible study and church, I just want to say that I will never, and I do mean never, apologize for talking about church or God. Plus, this is my channel and we do what we do over here, and that goes for any other video that I've posted. Besides my family and my friends and everything else in life, my faith and relationship with God is far more important. So in every weekend recap, Sunday is going to make it on there because you're gonna get church from me, okay? Listen, just had to come back and reinforce that real quick. We don't play about God over here. But anyways, it has been an amazing, busy week. Coming back from vacation, then having 2-3 days to get our lives together for my dad's pastoral anniversary after vacation, then the whole events themselves, and then Monday was Monday was a disaster. Tuesday was sort of, that calm in the midst of the storm, and then today has been nice and chill, and then we have Bible study tonight. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the first week of June recap. The first week of June has been amazing. The next weekend recap will be Father's Day weekend, but until then we'll have some Tuesday talk and Thursday thoughts episodes in between. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all next week.